Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid to late April love and relationships update. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini, I'm tapping into an energy of a person that's around you physically or energetically. And let's see what's going on with them. What's up with this person that's on your mind here, Gemini? They're either around you physically or you're thinking about them. They could be thinking of you. So Gemini, let's see what's going on with your person of interest. Mid to late April 2022 for my Geminis. What is going on with the person that is on Gemini's energetic field here? Spirit, please show me this person's energy. Okay, if you're cross-watching, of course, this may resonate as a Gemini that you're dealing with. It can be reversed energy. Let's pop down the tarot. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on with your person for mid to late April 2022. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of oracles as well. Let's see, this is a new one for me actually. It's a new Lucy Cavendish. It's called Into the Lonely Woods. First time I'm using it, so let's see how this one goes. I also have another oracle here. I love the Lucy Cavendish decks though, so let's try. Let's see the message. What does Gemini need to know about this person, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know about this person? Message for Gemini. Oh, that one jumped out. A time to share. Okay. Well, that's nice because I feel that there is a sense of coming together, Gemini, let's see. I'm going to get their energy. Please show me the person's energy, Spirit. The person that this reading is about. Oh, Sacred Union, Gemini. Woo, nice. We have Psyche here. Sacred Union, coming together. It looks good, so let's see. Oh, I didn't put one in the middle. Hang on, guys, let's pop one there. Okay, let's start. Ace of Cups, whoa! I feel like ending it there, saying Sacred Union, coming together, Ace of Cups, end of story. We wish, right? Well, if some of you may jump out now, and that would be perfectly fine. Yeah, ooh. Let me read this. I'm going to read from the book actually before I even get into this reading, just to get the energy of this new deck. First time I'm using it today. So, a time to share. We may love the road we take alone, and on that lonely road we may find the truth of who we are. But until we allow another being to be close to us, we will not find out who we have become in relation to others. It's time to form bonds and relate and rediscover your own thoughts and feelings in response to those of another. There will be times when there are shared experiences, their pleasures amplified because they are mutual. And this is the true joy of companionship and friendship. That sense that the world is seen and experienced and even understood for a small moment by two or more people. All is sweeter because the deep longing to share with another is finally fulfilled. Wow, mic drop. That is brilliant. Let's see. 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It feels like the way is clear. The way, for so long, Gemini, it may have felt like there were blockages when it comes to love. It may have been with one person, it may have been with a series of people where you were not able to achieve that sacred union, that strong bond with another, for one reason or another. Blockages, some blockages within you, some blockages within another person. But it seems like the way is clear. I get that the obstacles are being removed here. I'm seeing a very positive flow within this reading. Now we do have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So there has been muddled thinking. Now I'm picking that up as something that is being replaced. It feels like the sword is being taken out. A sword is being taken out of the Nine of Swords. Think of, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords. Add those two together, we have the Nine of Swords. And so I'm seeing this being pulled out of the Nine of Swords. Now, when we think of the Nine of Swords, it is about going through that dark night of the soul. Traveling it alone is usually the way things go in life. Suffering a lot as a result. It feels like an energy of not being at peace, not having a calm mind. There's a lot of confusion, anxiety, stress, tense situations within the body that can accumulate and make life harder. So Gemini, that seems to be the experience that you've been having. It is a period of suffering, but it's hopefully to get you somewhere, right? Well, that's what we all hope for at the end. And that's what I'm seeing here. This period of suffering is something that you had to go through so that you could pull out the root of an issue, a blockage, something that was blocking you in the past. So we'll see how that goes. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah. It seems like you've pulled out that sword from the Nine of Swords. You've gained some kind of liberation from something that was blocking you in terms of your thinking. It feels like a restrictive thought. And now you are thinking very clearly, and I get you taking up that sword that was stuck and taking up a challenge. It feels like you're taking up a challenge here to say, you know what? I'm going to experience love in my life. Because it seems like, Gemini, for some reason, I'm picking up as you, but it may have been a combination of you and other people that you were meeting, that you were attracting to you when you were in this stage of your life, where you were attracting people that wanted love from you, but you couldn't give it. That may be resonating with some of you. For some of you, it's flipped that out, okay? And it feels like this love that was meant to flow, to come out at you, was being blocked. Something that was blocking it. I feel it was something within yourself. A thought, a mindset, an idea that you had about yourself, whatever it was. I feel that you're now taking up the challenge of, you know what, no, I'm not going to let that stop me anymore. I'm not going to let that block my chance at love. And you want to experience love in your life again. It may have been a past relationship that where you put up walls, but I get those walls coming down. But let's see where this is going, guys. Queen of Wands, wow, that's beautiful. Gemini, I feel that this is you. You may have some fire in your chart, or you're just acting like the Queen of Wands at the moment. This feels very much like being confident, being seen, taking up that sword and saying, you know what, this is me. This is me. And I'm getting some of you saying to yourself, you know, this is me, take it or leave it. This is me, take it or leave it. Well, I feel that more people are going to take it than leave it here, Gemini, because you're being authentic, you're being true to yourself, and you're being very open. I can't stress that enough. Gemini, you're opening yourself up to possibilities that were previously closed off to you as a result of a changing mindset. Now, this mindset is how you're feeling about yourself, about love, and about whether you're going to have love in your life. The challenge here is the Ten of Wands. Well, you know what? I love a 10 in the challenge because it means that you're almost there. You've been going through this dark night of the soul, Gemini. It's been tough, it's been hard. And I see you as someone who is definitely a fighter, definitely not giving up. I mean, this wand energy around you. This is someone who can handle what's put on them. And you can handle it, Gemini. You can. You're a flexible person. You're not a rigid person. You adapt. One thing about you is that when you make changes, you don't look back. So there's an energy here of not looking back. For some time you may have been looking back at the past, being very focused there, maybe even thinking about going back to a past situation. But I see that changing for you. It's almost like I'm getting an image of Tom Brady in my mind. I don't know if he's a Gemini, but I'm getting Tom Brady in my mind, and I don't follow football, but I know that he's recently retired and then unretired. It feels a little bit like that. It feels like unfinished business. You have unfinished business. You thought that you thought that love was over. You thought that your chance at love was over, but no. No, you're taking up that sword once again, like Tom Brady's taking up the football again and saying, you know what, no, I've got unfinished business here, and I feel like I've got one more round in me. That's what I'm getting around you here, Gemini. And it's because you want to find the one, you want to find your person. It's not that you can't be alone, it's that you would rather not be, you know? You've still got a lot of life to live here, Gemini. You've got a lot of things to do. And you want to share that with someone. When it comes to your hope, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. It feels like unblocking opportunities. It may have been just a mindset here, Gemini, of you saying, you know what, love's passed me by, I had my opportunity, it came and went. It may have been that mindset that was actually putting up a physical block, unbeknownst to you. By opening up that door again in your mind, letting the light shine through. It's like a dark place in your mind where you kept these thoughts of, you know what, love's passed me by, it's not for me, it's for other people. You're shining a light on those thoughts and you're saying, you know what, thoughts, you don't know what you're talking about, because love is available to me, love is plentiful in the world, and I'm going to go out and get it. The fear here is the King of Pentacles, okay. This seems to be the fear of not getting what you want. I feel that this is not particularly an earth sign that I'm picking up, although it could be. I'm picking up more as a stable energy, like a husband or a stable wife or a stable partner. So have you unconsciously feared this? Some of you have wanted to maintain freedom, independence, actually feared getting into a commitment in the past, feared stability, said that you wanted it, but subconsciously did things to sabotage it or push it away. You may have pushed away an opportunity, or you may just be subconsciously putting out to other people that you're not interested in a relationship, that you'd rather be alone. I feel that that's the blockage here, that other people have got the idea that you're not interested in a relationship, but I don't feel that that's the truth. Gemini, it seems like you've been putting up a facade. It's a very strong facade of confidence. It's not that you aren't confident, you are, but it's the main thing that you've been giving off to the other people around you, is that you've got this, you're okay. And it's a little bit on the intimidating side, because people think that, oh, all right, well, Gemini is good on their own, they don't want a relationship. You may have even been attracting people to you, Gemini, who didn't want to commit. And you were attractive to them because you were giving off that kind of energy. But let's see. Your goal here is the lovers. Yeah, you do want love. And of course, this is your card. What you're trying to avoid, strength in reverse. Yeah, you feel that love equates to weakening yourself, making yourself vulnerable here, Gemini, and that's something that scares you. Well, it scares us all, of course, Gemini, but for you in particular, I'm getting that you have built up a tolerance. I get building up a tolerance to hardship, building up a tolerance to things that are uncomfortable, difficult, challenging. And you feel that in order to get through life, you've had to face obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and it's made you stronger. I get that. It's made you stronger. You are strong, and you put off to the world that you are a strong character, that you're independent and secure, and that you can handle anything. So when it comes to love, though, that's your weak spot, or that's what you feel weakens you. Okay. In your environment, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a blockage. It's something that wants to come in. It's like the universe wants to come in and give you what you need in life to fulfill you, a sacred union. But it is blocked at the moment because I feel that you are rejecting it, or you have been rejecting. It's almost like you've got a shield around you, Gemini. You want love, but yet you have this shield around you, which is keeping it out. Other people, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, I do feel that there are people around you that keep trying, that they're still around. They're not going to give up, and that's good, because I feel that you need someone who is going to show that they can persevere. It may be, Gemini, that you're unconsciously or subconsciously testing people around you to see who has longevity, to see who's going to stick with you. And I feel that there are people around you, it might even be one or two people that I'm picking up here, that are in it for the long haul. An action to be taken. We've got Justice in reverse. Well, this is making things right. This is the universe coming in with that. It feels like rectifying an imbalance, correcting an imbalance in your life. Yeah, I really feel that that's the thing that's missing in your life, that's going to colour your black and white world, is having someone to connect with, someone to share your experiences with, who isn't going to be a user or a taker or anyone who's going to be abusive. No, I'm talking about a real, true love connection, a sacred union with someone who you can wholly trust. And I feel that's going to be the next thing that comes in for you. What's hidden here is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Bit of perfectionism. Yeah, try not to get caught up in the wish list. Sometimes we have a wish list in our head, Gemini, of well, my perfect partner has to be this, and this, and they have to tick all the boxes, and they can't be this, they can't be that. That's a deal breaker for me. It's saying try to be a little bit more open-minded. That this soulmate that's coming in is flawed, just like you are, just like everyone is. You know, nobody is a perfect person, and nobody comes into a love affair without their own stuff. I'm getting an energy here of compassion, showing compassion. It's a two-way street, you know. This is you recognizing that, hey, you know, I'm not perfect, they're not perfect, but together maybe we can have something that's pretty close to perfect. Not 100%, but pretty darn close to perfect, Gemini. I really like this. It feels like it's something knocking at your door, but you have to be able to let it in. It's very close by, this sacred union. It wants to come in, but it feels like you're rejecting it, Gemini. I'm going to take this to the extended for the outcome, so if this is your story, if this is resonating with you, I hope that you join me there. The link will be down below in the descriptions box. It'll be about a 30-minute reading. I'll be clarifying, going much further in detail. So let's see where this goes. But before we go, let's pull a card from the Journey of Love for my beautiful Geminis. What does Gemini need to hear with this reading, Spirit? Drop into your heart. Oh yeah. Number 68 may mean something to you. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed, it can never be made impure. It's never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes. Sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light that's so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. Yeah, so it feels like healing energy, healing a broken heart from the past, something that's going to bring you joy. The divine wants you to receive this with this Six of Pentacles in reverse as a gift. It's a special blessing, love being offered to you, a special blessing. So place your hands at your heart and choose to offer your heart to the divine so that this can come in. It feels like unburdening yourself from past hurt and pain so that you can joyfully receive this new offering by the divine, and you'll be graced with a gift in return. Gemini, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Welcome back to your reading, Gemini. Thanks again for joining me. This is part 2 of mid-April, I should say, mid to late April 2022. Let's have a look at the outcome card for you guys. Ah, beautiful. Queen of Cups. This is you. This is you. Recognizing that first you have to, it's that old thing, right? First we have to love ourselves before we can let love into us. Well, this is you recognizing your worth, seeing yourself as a lovable person. You know, Psyche, this card here, it's a process that we all go through in order to experience true love. Of course, it all starts with desire, but when desire falls in love with the psyche, which is the soul, at first we feel joy, but then more lower vibrational energy comes in, doubt, mistrust, personal issues arise, and it's these negative elements that sabotage a union. So just like Psyche here, we undergo a rigorous process as we clear away that inner baggage so that we can heal our relationships and bring them to a higher level. So this is a period with this Queen of Cups for you to put yourself and your emotions in order, to face your own fears, sort through your beliefs about love, and truly love yourself and know your own worth. If you can clean things up emotionally, you'll experience the joy that follows. And this process continues throughout your life and the life of each relationship. Now, of course, things are never perfect in real life. Some new problem or issue always seems to come up and we feel like we begin again. It's a cycle. So it's an energy of you, Gemini, needing to look at yourself in the mirror and face the fact that you are completely responsible for your relationships. It starts with you believing you are worthy of love and respect with that Queen of Cups. Unless you can truly love and honor yourself, you can't have a healthy relationship with someone else. So what's been the challenge in the past? Has it been to lay better boundaries? be more direct, be less needy or insecure, or be happier and clearer within your own self? What do you want? What do you want? You know, some of us, we have different needs. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone desires the same as everyone else. So be clear here, Gemini. Really face up to negative patterns, beliefs, habits that have contributed to difficulties in your relationships. It's time to clear those issues out so that your relationships can reach greater heights. Okay, so Gemini, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different here this month for the clarification. I'm going to be using my fortune telling cards. So I'm going to start, and you just have to trust that I've got my eyes closed here, guys. I have. And I'm going to put one down on that Ace of Cups. Okay. The goldfish, an increase in spiritual growth. Well, it says all material wealth, but in this case I feel like it's a spiritual growth. Yeah, this Ace of Cup. It's the thing is, love's always been available to you. Yep, it has. I mean, that's the harsh reality, guys. You may have even told yourself a story that it wasn't available to you in the past, but it has been. Love has been there all along. Yeah, okay. And, okay, my spirit guide is saying that this won't be for all of you, but for some Geminis, a portion out there, you may have blocked love in order to increase your or focus on material things. Okay, that won't be for all of you, but for some of you, that's the case. Yeah, or your need for more material wealth or an increase in your own wealth blocked love. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're looking for someone to that had money. No, what I'm picking up here is that people who have struggled, a portion of my Geminis who have struggled with money, haven't had what they needed, didn't come from much. Your focus has been, of course, needing to be on more of a survival technique, you know, having a roof over your head, paying the bills, becoming independent, financially independent, secure with your finances, and that may have blocked love for a period of time. Okay, let's have a look at that Eight of Swords in reverse. Let's clarify that. The Eight of Swords in reverse, where for Gemini. News is on the way. We've got the bird flying here. Well, that's this. I feel that there is going to be communication from a soulmate. And I'm also picking up that this person is very secure financially, Gemini. You know, they may not be rich, but they're secure financially, so that's good news there. Okay, and this person is unrestricted as well. Yeah, they're flying free. This is someone who is solo, who isn't in another relationship or isn't in a commitment. They are single and available, which is also great news. Let's have a look at that Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, lowering your standards, that's the thing. I feel in the past, Gemini, some of you have had, now there's nothing wrong with having high standards. I don't want to put out the wrong message here and say that you should lower your standards. No, I'm not saying that here. It's not about lowering your standards. What I see with this perfectionism that I was talking about is recognizing that people aren't 100% perfect. Yeah, okay, you have your deal breakers. Of course, you shouldn't just accept anyone. That's obvious. Of course, you have to have boundaries. But your boundaries can't be so heavy or so restrictive that a good person can't get through. And a good person just means someone who isn't, this is someone who doesn't have any major issues going on. They're not perfect. This person is not perfect. They may not be your ideal. They may look different from what you would expect. So what I'm getting here is that you have in the past been very rigid in your beliefs in terms of who your perfect partner was or should be. And as a result of that, I feel that you have been let down, disappointed. Okay. You had to go through kissing some frogs here to find someone who was worthy of you. Now, these frogs looked good, my spirit guide is saying. They looked good, but they were ugly on the inside. There was some things there that were not good. You had to have these experiences, Gemini, so that you could recognize value. Some of you valued wealth, but you discovered that the person wasn't a very good person in whatever way. Some of you valued looks, but you discovered that the person wasn't good on the inside. You see what I'm saying? There was something here that you valued in the past over all else, and it was something that you were unwilling to lower your standards on. But unfortunately, I get you, Gemini, going down a path of being with people who were not very nice people because of that. Okay, possibly a narcissistic individual. Also, you may have been attracting narcissists because Gemini, you're very attractive. You're a very beautiful person, very intoxicating to be around. So you're going to attract people who want to be around you, but for the wrong reasons. And this person, I feel that this person's coming in here is a sacred union who is different from what you've experienced in the past, but as a result of it being different, you may reject it initially. Let's have a look at that Knight of Swords for Gemini. And I do get that you've got the Knight of Swords and the Lover's card here, which are both your cards. Oh, okay. Too much concern with sexual matters. All right. Rabbit. Well, I don't feel that that's you, Gemini. I just feel that this has been people around you. As I said, you're a very attractive person and you've been attracting people to you that are very focused on your physical appearance first. Now, that's a natural thing. It's desire, right? So I'm getting desire, and then I'm getting this energy of sabotage. Okay, Gemini, some of you have gone into relationships that are very sexual in nature, but then when it got to be more than that, when you got into that stage of it becoming an actual relationship, that's where the cutoff was. Now that's either you or the other person. Okay, take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. Yeah. Let's take a look at that Queen of Wands, because that's a very positive energy that I'm picking up around that. Queen of Wands, please clarify the Queen of Wands for Gemini. December. I'm going to get another one. It's Queen of Wands. And Wall, a misunderstanding. Okay. So that for some of you, there may have been a misunderstanding about your walls, boundaries. Okay, all right. Gemini, some of you may have had an experience with a fire sign. Okay. Possibly in December, but I'm not really feeling December as when it happened. It may be something. Okay, I get it. All right. Okay. I feel like it's someone with a December birthday. Okay, yeah. All right, it may be a Sagittarius, Gemini. And this is someone who you've been at a distance from, a misunderstanding. There was a misunderstanding. Someone with a birthday in December. Won't be for everyone. For others of you, it was the month something happened. Yes. But I get there is an energy of clearing this up. Let's take a look at that Ten of Wands as the challenge here. Misunderstanding. Now we've got July. Okay, so it seems like a breakthrough happening in July. Let's see what this is about. What's going to happen in July, Spirit, for Gemini? Okay, career. A breakthrough in career. Okay, so if you've been struggling, if you've been, as I said, some of you have been focused more on prosperity, paying the bills, things are going to start to look better in terms of your career in July. In the month of July, I feel that your hard work is going to pay off there, Gemini. That's a challenge. Yeah, I keep getting this message that you've been, people around you have seen you as someone who is walled off. Really, that's the main message I'm getting for 90% of you. For others of you, those other messages will be resonant, but for the majority of you, I get that it's you being walled off. And for some of you who are watching this as a Gemini placement, you may even have a Sagittarius in your chart. For some of you, you're a Sagittarius with Gemini placement, or some of you are Gemini cross-watching for a Sagittarius. Okay, and this may be them, okay, that we're viewing here. So let's take a look at the hopes with this Knight of Cups in reverse. This has been blocked in the past. We've got the Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And a woman. Yeah, for some of you, I'm talking to a Gemini masculine here who is dealing with a Sagittarian female. And I feel that this masculine wants to take a chance. Again, take that as it resonates, guys. Okay, let's have a look at that King of Pentacles. Okay. A new job or a raise. Okay. Yeah, it feels like this, whoever's coming in here for you, Gemini, it seems like this person is becoming prosperous. I get that you both are. I get that you both seem to be coming into your own in terms of prosperity. Yes. Okay. Seems to be giving you confidence. Okay, I feel like this person, either it's you, Gemini, who's becoming more confident to approach this person, or they are to you. It could go either way. Let's take a look at the Lovers as the goal. Obviously, you want to be lovers. You want to have a lover. You want to draw in this sacred union. Position of authority, the throne. I like that. Yeah, I feel that this is this energy here of being the king to the queen, or the queen to the king. Equal standing. Wow, this feels like a very powerful union, this sacred union that's coming through Your goal is to, some of you know this person. For others of you, this is something new that's going to come into you. There may have been some kind of interaction with them in the past where there was a misunderstanding. You know, I feel this wall that was put up. Okay, let's see. What is the Strength card in reverse? Trouble. Okay, the frying pan. Well, this is this avoiding vulnerability. Gemini, this feels like you're avoiding becoming vulnerable because you thought, you know what, love is trouble. Some trust issues that I'm picking up around that. Yeah, it really is about freeing yourself from thoughts of like love is bad, love is trouble, it just causes problems. What if it doesn't? You know, okay, maybe it has in the past, but what if it doesn't this time? What if it doesn't this time? In White, Spirit says, as long as you have worked through these blockages that have sabotaged relationships in the past, if you can work through things rather than run from them, if you can work through things rather than sabotage them, if you can see where there's an issue and work through it, in whatever way that is. I mean, it could be counseling, it could be talking things out in a non-confrontational kind of way with the person. Whatever it is, it's finding new ways of conducting yourself within your interpersonal relationships. And it's having the confidence to do that. Some of us aren't confident enough to do it. Okay, you know, to talk about issues that are causing a block within ourselves or perhaps within the union. Okay, now when it comes to this Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is in the environment, I feel that that's the universe wants to come in with this soulmate union, but it's being blocked. Yeah, waiting. It's just waiting there. We've got this perched bird. It's just waiting there, waiting to come in, waiting for a sign that the way is clear. The Seven of Pentacles, let's look at that. This is other people. The Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Oh, that's nice. Now, I feel that this is the type of union that's coming in for you, Gemini, is something that, I mean, this is not young kind of energy. Yeah, these are people who have been through the wars when it comes to relationships. But as a result of working through their trauma, I feel that the two of you here, by finding your own personal strength, your own peace within yourselves, you know, truly loving yourselves as individuals, that's when you can have a deeper connection together. Okay, where you both have that deep sense of personal strength, you know, where you feel like nothing can ruffle you. I mean, look at these birds here. Nothing can ruffle your feathers. Nothing can throw you off course. You're like think of yourself as a deeply rooted tree that is like indestructible, cannot be taken out of the earth there. Deep personal strength and peace that assures long-term success. Let's take a look at that. Justice in reverse. An action to be taken here, guys. The teapot, okay. Some of you may be meeting over coffee or tea to talk about what went. If I'm not getting X energy here, guys, I just feel like this is something that's yet to be. So I get like meeting for coffee, going out for a coffee date or a tea date. it feels quite casual to begin with, you know. It doesn't feel like anything's attached to it. And I also get, for some of you Gemini, you're talking to other people. You're opening up to other people. A friendship of the same sex, someone who is around you. You're sharing your thoughts, you're opening up to this person. A friend who you're opening up to, expressing yourself to. And when we have this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, let's see what's hidden with that. Okay, someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Okay, that's good. Yeah, the end of this perfectionist energy, this feels like accepting. Accepting yourself, accepting your part in the past, accepting your part in failed relationships, accepting yourself as you are, accepting other people as flawed. Deep acceptance seems to bring you this peace, Gemini, and allow you to be open and receptive to new love. The Queen of Cups, the outcome here, Spirit. Oh, marriage. Well, yeah, for some of you, this next person, this sacred union, this could lead to marriage. A time to share. A deep drop into the heart space. A connection. Let's get some more cards. Gemini, I want to get one from, let's see. I'm going to get one from this deck here. Message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear? Message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear? Message for Gemini when it comes to this person. What do they need to hear, Spirit? Message for Gemini when it comes to this person. What do they need to hear? Oh, okay. We have healing family issues as your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, for some of you, this blockage is something that was conditioned, some kind of conditioning. You may have seen your parents struggle with relationships. You may have had distant or cold parents who are not supportive or loving towards each other or towards you. You may have had parents that were not there, missing in some capacity. So there's a deep energy here of forgiving those around you who are flawed. You keep getting that. Accepting that people around you are flawed. Some people may have treated you very badly, but it wasn't anything to do with you, especially if you were a child. I guess for some of you, you weren't treated well as a child by parents. But these parents were, I feel that you're now accepting that these parents are human, that they didn't know what they were doing. They had no ill intent. They were just ill-equipped, working through their own traumas. I feel that there's some kind of deep acceptance here around family issues, family dynamics, and it feels like it has to do with marriage. So Gemini, it's something that you may have had a block up against marriage because you thought, well, you know what, marriages never work out, marriages are toxic, I saw what happened with my parents. For a lot of you, that's been the block. For others of you, it was a past relationship that was toxic, something where there may have been a marriage involved in the past that you haven't been able to release the negativity from that. Some of you are releasing a burden that you've long carried around the failure of a marriage. If that's the case, then I see that this friend of yours may actually even be this past partner whom you meet to kind of talk about it. Say, why did this happen? Why did it fail? So that you can release it, so that you can let it go, so that you can both move on to something else. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini, and wish you all the very best with this. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thank you again, Gemini. Please take care, and bye for now.